Hey guys, it's JohnyTechReview. Today I have a quick review for you of this Exelia flooring towel. So these are similar to those tile flooring that you usually put in your bookshop or for your kid to play with. I usually buy the one from one of the big box store, and they usually make out of foam. So this is a little bit more like industrial kind of gray. It's a lot more sturdy, so I'm kind of interested to see how well this work in the house. So an order is basically one of these box here, and it has 6 towels. To me they're a little bit pricey, but we have to see how well these work, and I guess if you order them in bulk, could be cheaper. Anyway, this is how they kind of explain to you how you do your estimate it and how you cut them if you need to score them or anything like that. So this is pretty much the instruction to install it. Tell you to clean the floor, start in a good place, lock the tile together, and then leave the required space between the wall to allow it to expand. The reason I'm installing it down here is because I have some bark flooring, and I left this door here open one time, and kind of like the rain kind of seeping a little bit, and these little bark floor here kind of just bend it up a little bit. So I'm gonna install around this area. My kid come down here to play sometime. This is my wife's work room, so I'm gonna give this a try and see how it looks. So the color I pick here is kind of like this green color. It's kind of like a almost like a teal green color. This is what the towel look like. As you can see, it's make out just a really strong plastic material. I don't know, kind of like PVC. This is the bottom side. You can see very well interlock, and you can see here from the honeycomb design, it's a pretty tough material. You can kind of roll it up just like this, and as soon as you let go, come back down. So the way these work is that you push them on top of each other, and then you step it in place, and I'll show you that in a minute here. So here you can see each of these towels has these one underneath side like this, and then the other 2 sides are like this. So you can just basically put this on top of this, step it, and it will lock into place just like that. So here in the corner here, you have both these underneath side here, and then you can just lock them in place just like this. It's kind of hard to do this one hand, but I just want to show you guys. You can see, and just push both of them down. So I have these floor towels installed in my basement for the past few weeks or so, and so far it's working pretty well. One thing I really like about these towels is that they are very easy to clean. So they make out of these material kind of like PVC plastic or whatever, and you can see here there's a pattern on it. But yeah, they get dirty pretty easy. Of course, this is the green color, so it doesn't really help, but it does get dirty really fast, and we just basically use kind of like a wet towel and just kind of clean it, and it come out pretty easy, as you can see right here. So when you finish installing them, make sure you run your hand over all these seams to make sure that they are perfectly flat. But other than that, very quick to install. I think this whole setup here, I have here, I think 18 pieces. I think this is a 3x6 over here. And yeah, just take about probably 10-15 minutes to install. So the difference between this and the one that I have upstairs for the foam type is the foam type is a little bit more cushiony, and it's more forgiving for the kids. This is decent. It has a little bit of give, but it's not a lot. So this, I think, is designed for more industrial strength. But yeah, it works pretty well, and so far we really like it. So it really helped with our court floor that's falling apart, so we're using this right now. One thing I noticed is that because the way they inject the mold, you can see in the middle of each of these towels, in the middle here, there's kind of like a mark level from the injection process, I guess. And you can see that kind of, if it's shiny, you can see it on each of the towel right in the middle there, as you can see. So the way it's designed is that you can actually edge this with a knife and cut these off if you want to, but I do wish that for consumer purpose that they just give you the end piece or something so you can install them. But in a package of 6, they just give you 6 pieces, and they don't come with any end piece. And the foam one usually come with the end piece, which is quite nice. So as you can see here, this is some of the other accessories that you can buy. You can buy like a baseboard at the end there, a ram setup, and then also like a connector to connect between pieces, expansion joint right here, as you can see, to give it the space in between. But yeah, these are some of the accessories you can buy. I do wish they come with an end piece so that you don't have those joint pieces sticking out. So overall, from a cost perspective, I think this is a bit more pricey. You're looking at about 6 pieces here for about $55 or $60, something like that. So you can roughly think about like $10 a piece. The other setup about the foam piece that I usually use upstairs, those are, I think, like $35 for 8 pieces. And if you don't need the industrial string, these might not be for you. But if you need something that's really nice and flat and really easy to clean, this is a really nice setup. Guys, that's pretty much conclude my quick review of these Exelia flooring towel. They're really nice, and so far they work really well here. I do wish that I have another pack to install toward the end though. But I left those out right there just like that. It is pricey, but overall it's a pretty nice towel if you want to get something a little bit more industrial string like these. So I hope this short little review helped you in your purchase decision. If you have any question about these towels, let me know in the comment below. And as always, stay tuned for future review. Thank you.